So I noticed in the past year I haven't really introduced myself and or told you guys who the hell I am. So to begin with, my name's Keegan. I currently live in Florida. I used to live in Maryland. And I just wanted to kind of talk about why I created this whole Yes Fish channel, why I started fly fishing, and kind of my intentions along the way. So I started fly fishing because I would actually go down to my local river and I was obsessed with smallmouth fishing, and I would use the little Ned rigs, if you guys know what those are. They actually made a jig that I found really effective for smallmouth. And I probably went down there for like a month straight. And not to brag or sound cocky or anything, but it was literally just, it was too easy. So at the time I was actually mowing my friend's yard, and at the end they paid me a little bit more than I thought. So they paid me $200 and I was only expecting to get like 100. And at the time, I was actually going to buy, like the big swim baits for bass fishing, which I don't know why I was going to do that, but I was going to do that instead of buying a fly rod. I kind of thought about it, and I was like, yeah, no, let's buy a fly rod. That seems more fun and more effective and, not as dumb. So I picked up a fly rod, and how I kind of learned how to fly fish was simply practicing. So if you fly fished, or if you've looked at any videos on YouTube, a really famous one by Yeti called Cosmo. It's about the Atoll Islands, I think the Seychelles, I'm pretty sure. And there's one scene where where the guy's fishing and he goes for this really long, cool back cast and just brings it forward. And it's so effortless, and I'm no kidding, no lie, I would literally watch that clip maybe like 50% of my day and been like, I need to be able to do that. And then I would just go out into the backyard at a little creek, maybe like that big, and just practice that and literally just copy the motions. And there's one other video I would watch, and yeah, it was just, that's how I kind of started fly fishing. And just, it was just repetitive, and it was just different. It was more fun. I've always had like ADD and whatever a young kid has. So fly fishing really just involved every little bit of concentration. It's more physical. It's just all around, it's just more fun. And yeah, that's how I basically got started into fly fishing, and here I am 5 years later living in Florida and getting to fly fish basically every single day. So it's a ton of fun, and I absolutely love it. Why I created a fly fishing YouTube channel is simply because excuse me, every time I'd go fishing, whether it was fly fishing or normal fishing, I would always have something interesting or cool happen, whether it was like fishing related or like nature related, like seeing a fox or like seeing a 5-pound smallmouth take your lure or fly or whatever. And I decided, I was like, I need to get a camera. Borrowed this from my girlfriend. This was actually the only camera that I used to have, and I would just film myself. Go put the camera somewhere, walk along, fish, film myself. And it was just, at first it was really nerve-wracking because it was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. But then like speaking to the camera more and more just gets more comfortable. It's cool to be able to know that you're reaching out to endless amount of people. There's who knows out there, who knows who's watching your videos. And it's just kind of cool because there might be somebody like you out there that's like, oh, I don't really know how to fly fish. Like, I don't really know what to do. And I just hope that this channel kind of like eliminates all that crap, because 5 years later, I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, like, I know somewhat, but I'm not like an expert or anything. So it's just really fun to be able to like kind of create that, like, be that middle person in between like the beginners and like the experts and whatnot, and like I'm kind of just in limbo. But yeah, I just hope that this YouTube channel gives people more ideas and helps people that are like kind of thinking about maybe getting into the sport of fly fishing, or just maybe doing something that you never really knew you would do. Like, I'm an introvert. I'm probably the quietest person you'll ever meet. But in front of the camera, when it's just me and the camera, and it's just cool. It's just fun. And I just hope that in like, I don't know how much time, this channel grows a little bigger and we can get to do more bigger, cooler stuff. And yeah, I mean, in the next year or two, I'm planning some big trips, going like, some of the more well-known places in Florida, and probably getting on some bigger, better fish and getting out into the saltwater, maybe the ocean, just fun all around stuff. The ultimate goal is to become a fly fishing guide. And I know to some people that might be like a far-fetched idea. Like that's like oh, well, you don't have a boat. Oh, you haven't been doing it for 20 years. You don't know anything about the water, et cetera, et cetera. But I would just have to say that every day that you go out, you learn something new that somebody else doesn't know. You're picking up some sort of information, and it's a ton of fun. And I don't really necessarily think you need to have a boat to be a fly fishing guide, especially when you live in Florida and you can basically fly fish 365 days a year, all day, every day. I mean, if the time allows. It's basically all I do, all I think about. I go in, I have a 9-to-5 job. I'm just probably like you. After work, screw work. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about what kind of fly I'm going to throw for said fish in what pond or stream or lake or ocean or beach. It's really just over the past 5 years, it's just pretty much all I think about. I would really have to say it's probably consumed 85% of my time and money. But it's a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun. And that's about it. The main message is I just hope that this channel obviously in the future gets a little bigger and we reach out to more people. At the moment we have 60 subscribers, which that's 60 more than I started with, 60 more than I thought would click the subscribe button and view this channel and watch me be a dummy, acting like I know what the hell fly fishing is. It's a ton of fun. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the journey. I hope you guys like the videos down the road. They're going to get a lot better. And I'm looking forward to it. 2022 is definitely going to be a bigger, better, more fun year than 2021 and 2020. So I hope you guys look forward to it. Subscribe. And yeah, let's see what happens. Catch you guys on the next one.